Good morning. It is 4th of July. It's 6:30 a.m. The other people that were here camped were up. They've been gone since before 6. Pretty much all packed up and getting close to ready to walk. Hopefully we get a big day today. I don't know though. Hollywood's got cupcakes and whiskey. It is 6:45 and Hollywood's putting away the cupcakes. They're kind of smushed, but I had one on top of my everything bagel breakfast. It was really good. All right, I've been walking for a few minutes and it's already hot. There's a heat advisory. It's supposed to be like 100 today, I think. And we've got some pretty extreme heat for the next several days. And now that we're down at a little bit lower elevations, we're going to be affected by that. Along with that, let's talk about the F word. Fires. I'm not in a great mood. We found out late yesterday that there are some fires affecting the trail, and the PCTA has closed a 19-mile stretch of trail. It is it's almost 500 miles north of where we're at. I don't know exactly how that works. I don't know if that means that it's gonna like burn out, they'll have it put out, and we'll just be walking through that burn zone, or if it'll be closed when we get there. And I don't know. I don't know what that means, other than I know that there have been numerous fires near the trail. This is the first one that's seemingly impacting us, or will impact us, or could. But it's very dry. We got a heat wave and fires are going. Here we are, 1,150 miles in, and the reality of it is our through hikes can be taken from us. If it's trail closures, I said this in the beginning, like the trail, I'm gonna hike every open mile of trail with continuous steps. But I don't know. I don't know if this means it's going to be, who knows? We could have hundreds of miles impacted. I know in 2022, people didn't even get to tag the border. The whole border was closed. So I don't know. Well, it's 4th of July and it's a happy day and Hollywood's packing out all the party favors. There's definitely a bit of sadness in the air, I guess. I'm not sure if we were going under an outer road or if this is actually Interstate 80. And I'm at Castle Pass. Man, it's a pretty meadow, but the mosquitoes are horrible down here. There's a small stream flowing down through there. I just stopped and got water. The bugs are horrible. I just put more bug spray on. I got a 1 liter filtered. I got a little bit extra with me. I'm carrying about 1.25 liters, I think. It is 11 a.m. I've done a little over 10 miles. It's kind of been a gloomy day for me, I guess. I don't know. There's fires, not making enough miles. Just things don't seem like they're going well right now. However, it's been a pretty easy day. The trail's been cruisy. No like real significant climbs or descents. I mean, there's been ups and it's pretty much just been all rolling ups and downs. Kind of want one of those cupcakes Hollywood's carrying, but I haven't seen them since camp. Cece was still at camp when we left. Hollywood was calling somebody on the phone shortly out of camp, so I'd lost him after a couple minutes. Haven't seen him since. There was a girl that caught me earlier. Talked to her for a few minutes. She's another thru hiker that I'd never met. She stopped to take a break up on top. She said she never saw Hollywood. So I don't know if she started somewhere different or how that happened. But I just talked to Ghost Rider, and I know she's only like 3 miles behind me. So he has to be somewhere between here and there, but I'm not gonna stop and wait for up to an hour for a cupcake when I have plenty of food with me. I'm gonna try to walk a little longer, maybe another hour or so. Hopefully I can find a spot that's not too buggy for lunch at around noon or a little after. All right, I'm sitting here. I was being sad eating my lunch with all these mosquitoes everywhere. Cece Grace comes in, tells me she'd been crying and she fell down and she had mud all over her. Hollywood walks in. He's ready to go home. We're all ready to quit. But then we decided we got cupcakes and Coors, so everything's good again. Look at this mess.
Cupcake soup.
Cupcake soup and warm beer at noon. It's going to be 100 today, so we definitely need this hydration. All right, lunch is done. Been here about, I don't know, hour and 15 or so. Had lunch, a cupcake, a Coors. Yeah, that's about it. Now it's about time to start walking again. I think we got about 12 more miles to do. And, you know, we love walking through the woods all day, every day.
Mosquitoes.
With those skeeters.
I hate California.
Oh, hey, California. The moss growing around these trees resembles like strands of Christmas lights. We spent a lot of time in the forest today, but it seems like we are going forest. Then we come out in the open, climb over a big mountain, and then go back down the forest. Done that a few times today, so. None of the climbs have been horrible. They're just, I guess they're not big compared to High Sierra big. They're graded well. But here it's just exposed and it's hot. Does this really look like 4th of July? It's like 100 degrees out here. And we got like 12 feet of snow next to me. It's crazy. Lush and green that is. Well, I think Cece Grace is earning herself another tattoo. She's getting... I hope this camera picked that up. There was a straddling tree over the trail. Cece Grace is up ahead. It was the loudest yeehaw I've heard yet. And I started laughing. Then I did it. I think I hurt my throat trying to outdo her. And then if this camera picked that up, that's Hollywood back there. We need those yeehaws, especially on days like today. We're all kind of down in the dumps and missing home on 4th of July. So, anyway, Cece Grace did yesterday, you know, she got the tattoo that said caw on her foot when we were in South Lake. So she said she's going to need to get a caw and a yeehaw added on there, which I think is pretty fitting. Somewhere not too far ahead of us, there's supposed to be trail magic. Some guy was doing a sub section. And he told us there was trail magic up in a little bit. I think there's a gravel or dirt road somewhere about a mile from here that I think's where it is. All right, back to my story time. So I remember 4th of July on the AT well. Moss had poison ivy, and we walked into a gap, and we hadn't even heard about it. It was completely unexpected. It was trail magic. It was 4th of July trail magic, hot dogs and all the 4th of July stuff. And then while we were there, we met trail angels, Mac and Buddy, who were watching my videos, and they took us to town to resupply and dropped us off at I think that was the Tuxedo Motel in New York. And then I don't remember if it was that night or the next day. Family from home, Greg and Kwanda, came, took me to dinner, and that was a good time. I'm pretty sure we ended up staying in New York, like at the Tuxedo Motel, maybe 2 nights or 3, and then some other hotel, because Moss had to go to the urgent care and get medicine and all that for the poison ivy. Glad we don't have any poison ivy in the group, but I'm really hoping for some good 4th of July trail magic up here. Sad news to report. We got to the parking lot, or to the gravel road, as the trail magic guy was driving away. So we got nothing. But we filled up our water. We filled up on Hollywood's platypus plastic thing of, what kind of, Buffalo Trace. We all had a shot of Buffalo Trace, and now we're ready to roll. Look at that, that's like postcard. All right, this is the top. Hollywood's almost here. I'm gonna do a little zoom. You see the snow-capped mountains in the distance. And you know the drill. We gotta start going down so we can go up again. It is 5:45. And I don't really know, I haven't looked lately. I'm guessing we have about 2 miles to where we're planning to camp. CC Grace is right up there. Hollywood's somewhere back behind us. And the Ghost Rider's back there somewhere, but I think she's not camping with us tonight. Finally, some good news. I just looked at far out. We are only 0.4 from where we're gonna camp. Way better than the 2 miles that I was guessing. One other thing I was gonna touch base on. So after we missed that trail magic with the guy driving away as we got there, we climbed the next hill. We sat down for a bit, we had some cell signal, and we just took a break up there and chilled. And I had a message. Thank you so much, Emmett and Renee. They sent me some really generous virtual trail magic, and they also sent some to Hollywood, so thank you both so much. And I guess thanks to my cousin Carrie, since she introduced you to my videos. But the biggest thing here, more importantly than the virtual trail magic, finding inspiration in these videos to thru hike next year is very, very cool. I appreciate you sharing that with me. And go class of 2025. And I'm gonna have to figure out how I can follow along. Maybe you'll post on, if not YouTube, maybe Facebook or Instagram or something. I'll have to reach out to Carrie and find out how to follow you guys. So again, thank you very much, and go class of 2025. Man, it sounds like so weird saying that. I can't believe, we're effectively, not much more than 2 months away from running out of time on this one. So time flies when you're having fun. It is 7:00 p.m. Here is our campsite. We're on the edges of a forest road. Cece's doing her push-ups. I gave those up for Lent. Dinner is done. I'm in my tent because the bugs are horrible out there. I'm tired of getting bitten. I had chicken teriyaki and then some junk. And I guess we're gonna get an early start tomorrow because we gotta be to the post office and they close at 2:30. Hollywood has his new tent coming, so we gotta get like 16 trail miles. I think it's 1.5 miles off trail to get there. So I'm gonna get this video edited and go to bed. So have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.